man, I'm hungry.
You know what
Alright.
might sound bizarre to you?
What?
I don't like cake. Or cupcakes. Or
Mm.
most
Yeah,
kinds of cake. Or cookies.
That's not very weird. A lot of people don't actually like cake.
My
You just
wife
haven't had the right cake.
My wife heard the word cookies and perked up.
I mean, the few
cookies?
cakes I've sampled have been pretty nice.
Shut up, Katya.
Anyways, let's get this stream going.
I don't know how behind the stream's gonna be since I'm technically streaming in Discord and into Twitch. So
It'll be pretty bad.
yeah, it'll be
great.
alright.
I'm watching it in Discord, so I can
Yeah,
react
fair
to
enough.
it in the
That-
best time.
Yeah,
But I
Also, that's
can,
most
but I can
intensive.
load up Twitch to give you views, but I don't remember my password,
gonna
so
do
I'll
that.
just be
I'm
anonymous
Yeah,
gonna
view.
I'll do it too.
Like
Twitch.org.
But you're not
So
live
Twitch-
yet, Hobby-kun.
but I am though. Refresh the page.
You know what's hilarious is I typed in Twitch and like the very first recommendation is just your channel because it's the only fucking channel
That's
I go
good.
to on Twitch.
You only need me.
Exactly.
I stream
Nobody
already got-
everything. You have an idea? I
Please
probably
subscribe.
streamed it. I've been streaming for 4 years. Actually, 3.
I have it playing. You have one viewer, Kitten.
Kitten. Alright,
Yeah.
so
And you have an anonymous viewer also, and that is me.
this
Because,
is
like I
this
said,
is
I
the...
forgot my password.
Yes. Alright, now we can start.
Maybelline, no. This is my chicken.
Maybelline, who do you think we should go with the date? Alright, before we get started, what should we name ourselves?
Hobby-kun.
Absolutely.
I can't... Really? Alright, one letter off.
Well, you could
Get
just
rid of the
remove the
hyphen.
dash. Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of the, just Javi-kun all one word.
Kavi-hoon.
Kavi.
Hobby-kun?
Your name is Kavi.
Hobby-kun.
There you go.
There you go.
Very nice. Is my crisp still off?
Yes, it's off. You sound great.
On. No, I turned it back on because y'all don't need to hear my
Run.
noises.
Jeez, Chris.
Hey, we'll attract the ASMR fans. You should do it.
Yeah, until we're like,
Oh,
"Damn,
you
what
don't
do
even
do
have
with
to
that
add-
chicken."
I was gonna say, you don't even have to advertise it. They'll just be like, I sense the ASMR in this channel.
They get a tingle from it,
Crunch.
Whoa.
literally.
My tingle sense is tingling.
Ooh.
ASMR you.
Too
Are you
much.
okay?
I didn't
Did you
mean
do
to get a
drugs?
whiff of your bong.
We
Wake up on the
on the
beach.
beach.
It's really hard
soaking
not
wet.
to. I just put it on the world.
Oh yeah, do you guys like want to voice some of the characters?
Oh
Can.
god, I'll die.
Only if
I'll
there's
be
one that's,
Huntress.
like,
I'm gonna be Huntress if you romance Huntress.
Yes.
Water falls from your mouth as you gasp for air. You have no
hobby?
memory of how you got here.
Oh my god, you're Paimon.
I'm Paimon. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape, you feel incredibly sick. Yeah, every day. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe. You need a minute, or can I go on?
the wrong pipe on.
Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time.
Yep.
An eternity if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now,
Wait,
ocean.
can we
Sorry.
romance the ocean?
I hope so.
The ocean is the entity.
Probably.
Shouldn't be hard to get it wet.
Ayo.
Please go on.
Now I have an insult. for
Okay, then.
somebody. Thank you.
As I was
I'm so
saying,
ugly, you can't
you
even
look
get
down
the
at your
ocean wet.
feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of newly arrived wave. Of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, reveals a grotesque discovery.
Jesus
Is
Christ.
it my mom? Oh my god, that's my mom.
That's my mom. A decomposing face.
Oh,
Kiss
okay. Thought it was a hat.
Ooh.
You already
Well,
found a
you
date?
gotta make do. Who is behind this incredibly charming, well-spoken voice in your head? Your mind is blank. What will you do? Close your
Have
eyes,
sex with it.
dig up that face. Run.
Dig out that face. Uh-oh.
You're obviously gonna dig that face up.
You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground. I grab the coin with my tongue.
Nice.
There is no
Alright.
body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall off. The jaw falls open, and the coin sitting on a rotten tongue. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type.
Daddy Poseidon.
It says bussy. You
Well,
examine
wow.
the
This will be
wow.
the reverse.
Coin.
Look at that
This is
pussy
supposed
right
to be
there.
the river Styx because, like,
It-
in ancient Greece, didn't they put a coin on your tongue when you died? So you'd
No,
have
that's a-
something to pay.
They put
Yeah.
coins
It's
on your eyes.
I think.
They
Yeah.
put it on your eyes.
No, I think it was your mouth.
Close your eyes.
They put something in your mouth, haha, but not a coin. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, they're empty, plenty of room for a gold coin. Why, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Sure. Why not? Oh god, look at them.
Die, keep it.
Well, hello there, I'm Dwight.
Anime Dwight.
Hello there. I'm Claudette. We'll take that.
Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like an old-timey prospector.
And this?
It's for you. Who's
Katya-
voicing Dwight?
I'll voice Dwight. Katya, you gotta be Claudette.
You were being too slow, Javi.
Oh, I thought that said Claudette said is for you. When you take a
No,
sip, you find that it's
Claudette
incredible.
said. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
But I gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be all-inclusive? It really takes some of the fun of the fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. Thank them for the drink. This is prodigious. You spit the drink out and pour the rest into the sand at your feet. I'm sorry, I've made a mistake. I shouldn't be here.
I told you we put too much lime juice in there.
At least they didn't throw it in our faces.
Does Dwight sound like that?
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Because he got
That
that
was a bit
You
rude
need
of
to
me.
change. You save your raspy voices for the killers. Or no, make the killers.
I'm gonna make Trapper sound like Paimon.
Hi, I'm
There
the
we go.
killer. How's it going?
You think you were abducted and
Yes.
brought here. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer in your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot.
It's a dick.
When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand. You stare down, frozen, a voice calls to you.
Lou!
Okay. Little help, please.
Yes.
That's perfect. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground.
What's these nuts?
Mommy, I mean.
Oh, wooga!
Those thighs,
Humana,
oh,
humana,
Jesus
humana,
Christ.
humana, humana.
Who's this guy?
It's the Wraith.
The spirit.
The jaw.
Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah!
Hell yeah!
Actually, I should
How's
make
it hanging, brother?
I should make
Hulk
Trapper
Hogan.
the Hulk Hogan guy.
Yeah.
For gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes.
Penetrating.
Hello?
Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire, you can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers, I don't know, not to be judgmental. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once. They are completely paralyzed. Hello, there are weird days, and when there's this, all you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters.
Chat, clip that.
What do you do? Say nothing, do nothing, kick it back, toss it. It's a bongo.
Toss it back.
Don't you want to give it to him, Hobby?
You're right. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm
Sorry,
from
I
sitting
feel like
in the
I
hand.
stole Katya's line there.
No, you're fine.
When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands in Huntress' hands.
Not bad, stranger.
Huntress' muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay, it's natural.
Oh my god.
Try hard much?
Thanks,
Are you gonna be
Doge.
the spirit?
Nice.
Thanks, Doge. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion into their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited, I did refer to them as killers, but not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they're looking very appealing in their way, and nobody so much lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Do not be scared, Hobby. You were made for this.
Oh god.
You're my breeding machine.
Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens. It seems like you derailed the volleyball game by showing up. You derailed the game by showing up, Nitwit! I guess you're a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with Trapper says, and as he says it, what's policy I hold for pretty much anyone that always seems to have fresh blood on their hands.
Don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is.
Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here?
You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Oh.
Sigh.
Oh.
Who's doing Wraith?
I will.
Okay, so you do Claudette and Wraith?
I don't think we're gonna see Claudette ever again.
I think we will.
That's
That was
not true.
Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly. Look, I don't really care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill him or not?
You know you can't. Kinda. At least not yet.
Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, Hobby-kun, you might want to know. Say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned. Answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz.
Uh-oh.
Very important. Or not important. How attractive would you say you are? How do you say that? Not at all.
You're always very. Oh, what? No.
I never thought of myself as attractive. Whoa, watch it. That's bullshit. You're beautiful.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
You stole Katya's line
Oh,
there.
I'm sorry. I thought it was a spirit. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
The Wraith, the Spirit. Yeah, the same.
It's the same
Similar
fucking
name.
thing.
I'd want super strength. What do you guys want?
It's your game, Hobby.
Yeah, your playthrough. Go for it.
Super strength would be cool. Strength isn't all about muscles. Strength is down here at my rigid medium. You expect
It's in
Trapper
the
to point to his
groin
head, but instead he
area.
taps with one of his bulging shoulders. It's specifically in these muscles. Nobody gives a shit about your calves.
That's true. What was your best subject in school?
Skipping class. Math, I was awful in math.
Love it.
History, I was okay in. I don't think I've ever skipped class. History? Doge?
Is that me? Oh yeah. Nice. It's important to know what came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still.
What's your favorite animal?
What the hell is a mustelid? A cat, dog. Bongo bongo. Mustelid.
Bongo cat.
Mustelids. Be honest, you have no idea what that is. You're just hoping it's some secret answer. Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that.
What's your
Katya.
favorite color?
Blue, blood red, 3-day-old corpse.
This one's a great color.
That's like a pale blue, isn't it?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
That's a stupid answer.
Blue.
Just the regular answer.
Blue isn't good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy, brother.
What's your dream job?
Astronaut, nightclub promoter, not working. I don't like nightclubs.
Be honest.
Astronaut sounds cool. I'd be pretty amazing to be an astronaut, I think. Excuse me.
It's hard to imagine being farther away from anyone than floating in space. The cold, inky vastness of nothing forever.
Best flavor ice cream.
There's the
Vanilla.
question for Javi.
Horse
Horse
flesh.
flesh.
Chocolate. Vanilla.
Javi, we know the answer. Yeah.
I think you would kill me in real life if I said anything other than that.
Honestly.
My favorite flavor is pain.
Brother.
My
I'm always
own.
saying pain isn't a flavor.
My favorite flavor is CBT. Say same, Blue.
I did. I don't
Same
think
here.
my mic picked it up because I was too loud.
Dot, dot, dot. Mine is vanilla. Swirled with pain.
Oh, looks like
I think mint chip is the
Wraith is a
greatest
good
flavor
match
ever
for you.
conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? No. Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me what's the best flavor of ice cream.
mint chip.
Uh-oh.
It's obviously horse flesh. I mean,
Should I go with what I originally did, or should I just listen to them?
up
I don't
to you.
know.
I'll do mint chip. No, actually I won't. Best flavor is vanilla. You got a reading comprehension problem? You almost bought yourself a game over there. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. Tell me what's the best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla.
Okay, now you have to say vanilla.
A rebel, eh? Not in my dating sim. You have to understand, it feels very good to end someone else's game.
Are they gonna
Try
end it?
sometime.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Well, joke's on you. I'm still here. Seems like
We gotta do this all over. Oh,
I'm
here we go.
skipping it.
You have to answer the questions again, though.
I know what I answered. Not at all. Alright, fine. I'll say mint chip.
Mint
You
chip.
you
Wait,
fucking
wait.
degenerate.
Oh, I thought they had a response to it.
Best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine.
That's the narrator keeping you hostage.
Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper! I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest, meatiest cock on the island.
That's not what he said.
I don't like
I think you did.
losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith.
Yeah, bitch gets stunted on.
Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots.
Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I really don't hate most things either. Not worth my time. But things I do hate, I really hate, you know. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better just to not take part.
Jesus, like she was downright murdered by society. Oh no, wait, I'm
Kinda
remembering
was.
Spirit's story now.
Oh, sorry. I gotta get enough phlegm in my throat.
Oh god.
Oh,
I'm Huntress. Don't let these bombers get you down. I don't know why it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love.
Yeah, there is. If you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body.
oh,
Hi, Ray 8. We're doing something. We're doing this. I got a viewer, guys.
I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a
Ray
trail of
8?
fog. I'm not made of it.
Whatever, fog body. That sounds like a slur. Don't say that.
That's not nice. Wait, no, that's you.
That's right.
I'm the spirit
that's not
anti-race.
nice.
What the hell is happening? He is not nice.
You love it. Look at my cock.
Only sometimes.
You sometimes love my
Trapper.
cock.
The trapper and
Ew, really? That's
It works too well.
disgusting.
That's why she likes it.
don't speak for me. I also hate it.
I'm speaking entirely, actually.
For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise I'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead.
For once, I actually agree with the meathead.
I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and cock. Wraith rolls his eyes.
Question:
What?
is Trapper rich in his lore, or is this?
Yes.
Okay.
He like owns a mining business with his father, and then his father was an asshole, and then he killed his father, and then he's a serial killer.
Okay.
That's his lore.
Once you pop, you just once you kill your pop, you just can't stop. There you go.
Yeah,
That's what I was
exactly.
going for.
Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness and my cock.
I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders.
What the hell is Wraith's story? I don't remember.
He was like an unwilling executioner for like a mob boss that he didn't know was part of the mob.
Oh.
He like compacted cars that had bodies in them.
Mm.
What about hanging by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful.
Hey, what about the volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group.
Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out right here.
That's right. That's Spirit's
I
voice.
feel that.
I'm tired. Besides, I hate being in the sun.
I like how she's a redneck. Where do you want to go? Lounge, beach, volleyball, chill.
How that's
Bong,
the
bong,
guy.
bong, bong, bong,
Well,
bong,
who
bong.
do you want to seduce?
Please don't seduce me.
Please don't seduce me. I don't know, I like rednet spirit.
Well, you said you were gonna do
Yeah, but
Huntress,
like,
right?
yeah, but I think I'm gonna like, if possible, I want to like mostly go for her. But like,
Alright,
I'll
then
do something. I'll
Start
do.
off wherever you want.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
start
it's-
off.
it's your playthrough.
I'll do. What was the? What was her? She said working out at like the beach volleyball. Let's do volleyball.
She wanted to do volleyball.
I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it.
Yay! I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play.
We know.
Hey,
Huntress.
yo!
I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously, you are too. I like you already. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly.
Swiftly. That's you.
Hold on.
For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activity coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. What about Meg and Jake? What about the other?
They did.
Yeah, you're right. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Oh yeah, you're right.
Told you.
Ahem survived the interview process. Hence why they shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here for a long time, for very long, I don't know how long. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with nervous energy. This is starting to give me creeps. We'll now escort the group to venue
It looks
of
like
your
she's grabbing
choosing.
his cock.
What about his cock?
It looks like she's grabbing it.
He is.
Oh yeah, it does look like
Look at that. It's like-
that.
He's like, what? However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. And don't just run off various activities unsupervised.
We don't have much autonomy around here.
The least you can do is allow us to do our job.
The most you could do is help us get off this island.
Right.
Yeah, pardon me. Please follow us.
Should I bring it?
Their
break out my
narrator.
Sexy mic.
What about sexy Mike?
Should I break it out?
Sure.
We got fun.
You have like you have this like intense Russian phlegm voice. Yeah, bring out the sexy Mike.
Let me bring out the
Hey,
sexy
narrator.
mic,
Turn up the phlegm.
the ASMR mic.
Bring out the phlegmy Mike.
Oh god.
Yes, something I could help you with. Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is that an option? Should I be trying to do that? Escape? Them? Oh, no, I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here has a much fancier accommodation than this one. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive. You know, where Jeffrey Epstein took all those people.
What the fuck? Does it
Ah.
really say that?
No, I invented
No.
that.
I was about to say, Jesus Christ.
That's where they went.
This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On the island, your decisions matter mostly. When I agree with them. So what'll it be? I already said.
Your mama's house. Checkmate, atheists.
All right. Check me. All right.
Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on the island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win his games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. I'm literally spitting on my mic.
Nice.
I know you're doing
Thank
a good job.
goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk.
Maybe not an elk, but sure. Wondered how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack.
Is that what happened
I
to
think that
her
happened to her
mom?
mom, yeah.
I thought her mom was killed by soldiers.
No, no, her mom was killed by an elk, and she had to fend off herself from soldiers.
Oh, okay. Game starting up again. Make sure you watching close.
Watching very close. She's really something, huh? Elk do not swim.
Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim. Believe you me.
I guess that would be pretty shocking if you're in a yacht in the open ocean and an elk attacks you.
It's
Well,
just
maybe that's what happens on the yacht.
Cheer for me, cute stuff.
Gustav! The killers resume their place on the volleyball court and resume the match they were playing before you arrived.
Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you working up a thirst, eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball.
What the?
Claudette hands you your lemonade, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear.
Who would you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart?
You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them, or not talking about them if they're into that. Just pick someone, please. It's not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, anything. We put sand in that guy's shorts. Sheesh.
No.
Did I say did I say we? I meant who?
Oh,
I meant who?
sand in his shorts.
We do it. Okay, I think alright. So have we decided we're going with Huntress?
It's your game, Hobby-kun.
I do want to hear more redneck spirit though. But I'm sure she'll come around. Huntress? Oh shoot, Huntress overheard you.
Oh, you've got your eye on me.
That's scary.
I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually, I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all.
Sneaky like elk.
I can't do her tune. I fucked it up.
Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on the island, right? Oh jeez. I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even any rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry. My secret Larry.
Cool.
Wow, what a game.
It's a tie. Can there even be any tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost survivors. You know, this resort had 4 players when it opened.
It's nothing. I'm totally fine.
Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel, Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him. And Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloody hatchets. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short. You could get snuffed up at any time of day. Carpe diem.
Carpet diem.
Carp now. Talk to him. So which killers caught your... Why are they asking me again?
You might be building up like rapport with each time you select.
Bongos.
So it might be easier if you like keep doing Huntress.
I guess.
I
You
don't know how the decision tree works.
Me neither. You head over to Huntress after all. This whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. You were really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that?
Oh. Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing.
Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute on cue, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstains.
What the fuck? A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise.
I love
In a way, we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. Well, you know how I'm like trying to remember how she yells when she goes like.
Yeah, she throws a fucking tantrum
slammed
whenever
on
she
her.
gets like a thing slapped on her. Yeah.
Maybe it's time to start. You never know he's coming for you through the brush as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom.
Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem. Surrounded by all these characters, survival on the other hand, you're gonna need to compensate for your lack of instinct. What's your style? Grit, imagination.
Imagination.
I think she'll like grit.
Yeah, I think so.
Bongo, bongo, bongo. Let's go with grit. I might not be strong, but I'm tough. You know what I mean?
Like Chewie?
She did not seem to know what you meant. Like ready for anything, to do whatever it takes.
Oh, sure. Like hold your enemy's head down in the river until the shouting stops and the rushing water takes his life away with it.
Maybe not anything, but I'm ready for a lot of things. Get ready to impress because we're just getting started.
Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball, not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct.
I like how into it you're getting.
I'm sorry.
No, I like it.
Apologizing for it. We give you a compliment, you're like, I'm sorry.
You're welcome. I don't know. I got embarrassed. Okay. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, Havicon.
Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air as you step back nervously. Before you realize she's not waving at you, she's handing it to you.
Don't worry, I've got several of these.
Are we gonna be hatchet throwing?
I don't know. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner.
You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Mini games consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates on a clockwise direction, and on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. So it's like a skill check in the game.
Yeah.
Ready. Show them what you got. Does that count? Not bad.
Maybe a little early.
Ah, damn it. Not bad. It's getting really hard. Oh, I got it.
Oh!
Perfect.
I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean, I could have been better, but Who's keeping score?
For the record, I am, and you got 6 points. Hatching throwing! Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal. How are you gonna stab at that thing, bro? Somewhere a
slice.
loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up.
You heard him. Get to the next activity!
Each activity is like actually a generator.
Bitch noises. Seems like the next activity is mealtime.
Oh, that's
How
going to
quaint.
be horrifying real fast.
You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And oh great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster.
Oh God, take notes. Somebody needs to take notes. This is one of those puzzles that they give in school. Where's my pen and paper?
If Wraith has 3 oranges,
Okay.
It's
No one
Trickster.
wants to sit next to Trapper.
oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprised? Surprised? Well, yeah. Well, they don't call him Expectedster. I'm sorry. Even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets flustered. I don't
who's doing
know
Trickster?
who's doing
Katya, is it
Trickster.
gonna be you, or am I gonna be, or is it gonna be me?
Whoever.
Doge.
I'll do it. Hey there. You're looking good, Javi. Sorry. Real good.
Would it be? What does he even sound like in game? He like has he's a Korean.
Is he like that?
He sounds like a fucking anime guy, like Yotaro.
Yeah. I didn't think he had a low voice. I thought he was very.
He's like, Kashna.
He's a K-pop boy. That's
That's not Japanese. That's not Korean.
I don't understand anything.
I don't understand anything. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit in the table. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit at the table, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner.
Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully, with both love and hate, for 12 hours over a spit.
We hope you all enjoy it. We really, really hope you do. Like, really bad. Really,
like
really,
a person.
really.
I bet it's a person.
Me, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating?
It's me.
Seasoned with a
God.
no, with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge.
69. My favorite brother.
Meat is good.
That out of context is a great quote.
Does it count as a quote if I was literally just reading a line?
in Rush Bonnie in Huntress accent. Meat is good.
Bonnie, intense.
Meat is murder.
Yeah, that's what you are.
Oh my,
The
I'm
vegan.
finding love, and I'm not even being.
Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judged now?
I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat What? And you need to murder something to eat meat. So that's, like, technically true.
Technically true is the best kind of true.
Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat.
Hey, Javi, could you think what I'm thinking? I'm gonna be a person on the spit, right? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree buttons down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I'm gonna be sick. Is there anything else to eat?
This took 12 hours.
And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable cock.
Wow, he's right for a change. 'Cause I am with my products. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain.
First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and cleaver. At least it's cleaver. When the meat is cooked, no blood cleaver.
You just keep saying cleaver. Alright, Doge, you're up.
You and your ridiculous cock swinging context. Enough! Grow up! Obviously, my gorgeous cock is the only option.
The hell it is!
Oh, I'll show you both my cock and send you into actual hell if you like.
Please, stop. Please. I hate it when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do this. I have the skull of Azavor.
That's not what that says.
Azarov.
Yeah.
Didn't say cock in my previous ones either, so.
Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death.
Hey, Javi, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus? Tetanus? What is that?
Tetanus.
What even is
Tetanus
that?
is when you have a rusty blade and you get cut by it, you have to get a tetanus shot, because otherwise you will get lockjaw.
Oh. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up Felix? Splendid idea. We hate for it to get cold.
He hated when it got cold.
Here's a machete, freshly sharpened and shit. Oh, it's another minigame.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know the minigame shit. Press spacebar. Yeah.
Gotta make sure you get that spleen right.
Mm-hmm. Ready? Yeah, let's go.
Wouldn't want to hit the colon.
Perfect.
Javi. You were made for killing.
We know.
No,
missed.
you jinxed it.
That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machete's dumb.
Dinner is finally served.
Is
For
Felix
real.
one of the survivor names?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
He was Blight's survivor.
I never played him, so.
He's the blonde guy with the suit.
Okay.
The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food behind it, are nasty. Brother, I'm gonna comb. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all
I
dead,
think
right?
we,
This is
we
obviously
lost
hell,
our
right?
rando somewhere in here.
Oh, come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their mask. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be. They just try to mash it through their masks. Spirit, why aren't you hungry?
The two best things about being dead is having not having to eat.
That's only one thing.
Think about it, Haku. Number 2. There's no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Jesus Christ.
She's so pretentious.
He doesn't even like to poop.
Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore.
Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? I'm sorry. This is gross. Look at that seagull. I kind of want to say
100% if you say look at that seagull, one of them will kill it for you.
Yeah. Oh, you need a appetizer? No problem, brother.
I'm sorry.
I want to say I'm sorry just because Blue said it earlier for no reason.
Whatever you like.
I'm
It's
sorry.
your
Look at
pleasure.
that! Look at that seagull. Wow, you seen a seagull that big? I haven't. There's a grandma. What you doing over there?
Lame misdirect. Oh shit!
Yeah, she's right, Haku. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise.
Oh, shut up.
Oh shit.
What if I am a misdirection? Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are, and now you got here?
Yes, you did. Poor thing.
You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing out here in the sun under my big cock. But
The seagull.
the seagull. Uh-oh, you just made a lot of good points. I swear, you're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Oh, hi. It's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about this characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out who you're really here, why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? Like what I just did for dying for the first time. For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth.
Here to get laid.
Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to the ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling.
What if you want to romance the ocean?
Hold on.
I wanna fuck the ocean. Hold on.
You're about to call
You
me
can't even
sperm
make the
whale.
ocean wet.
You could call me. No. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I've liked. Some of them I didn't. It's in your best interest to make more choices like that. So really we're on the ocean's route.
I guess.
You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth.
Oh, good. You're okay. Sometimes when I try to care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me.
You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful, but I was just gonna narrate that fact, not, say it out loud. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask. It's quite gorgeous. Stop crushing me. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you, make it for yourself?
You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did.
You seem so quirky.
Oh my god. No.
And cool.
Anything to
She's
tell.
You
not
seem
like
quirky.
the other girls.
You could do anything. Own an Etsy store. Be a doctor. Why did you say Etsy store first? Why is it that you kill people?
Because she made the mask, she can do an Etsy store.
Huntress
Okay.
sighs. You can practically see the memory slicking across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign.
It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right.
Even through the mask, you can see the Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her nervous.
Hey, you didn't eat much dinner. Want a snack?
Want a giant Gucci? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point. Sure. When on Murderous Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry. I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going in there. You do not play around. Look at her, God.
Oh god, my
Yoda.
throat.
Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up in her personal questions. Kudos to you.
There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in the clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it?
What did you do that deer?
Well, I ate his cock first. You hear the faintest giggle bubble out from behind Huntress' mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count.
You stupid.
You stupid, dumb broad. What's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive, not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with her hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? Go with the flow, show her a thing or two. This is how you actually do it. I'm gonna mansplain to her.
Mansplain?
You silly
Mansplain
goose.
hair clip.
You stupid broad.
Fucking idiot.
You chuckle before reaching the bag of jerky. You take the beret off and collect the lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back to an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped in Strange Island. Only to find out that this is Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the bleach. A clipboard's hand, It's very important that we stick to the itinerary.
And attend each event as scheduled.
Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening activities.
That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late.
Plain sick? No, I was, no time for excuses.
Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting.
Huh? Go, 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 go! Okay, once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular.
But someone, and we're not gonna say who, so don't worry. You haven't been sticking to the schedule.
That means that we're behind on time for evening activities like cock.
And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story.
Only one, only one cock.
Just one? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience.
You're telling us that only one person gets to share. How will we decide who?
Hey, that is a group. That never goes well.
Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I passed out.
Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. It is really fair. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie?
Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once?
Damn it, Donald! If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your cock clean off! And I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia! Fuss and Muss are back on! You two know I love to hack and slash and slide. I don't know who he's talking to.
Who is Donald and Cynthia?
I have no clue.
We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about.
Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us.
I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. Nobody, but we still got started on the story. He's Cynthia, Donald. He doesn't know their names. Trial run. I got an achievement.
Javi-kun, who do you think should go? I can't say that word. Aw, dang it.
You can't say
name.
damn it.
Oh.
You could say dick
Dang
and
it.
you could say dick and pussy, but you cannot say damn it.
Say beaver damage.
Whoa.
Please pick somebody quickly so tropical vacation doesn't turn to a bloodbath. I kind of don't want to pick Huntress because, like, I feel like we've been getting a lot of her right now. Let's pick somebody else.
Give my throat a break from.
Alright, pick someone, Javi.
Do I want
Who you
Katya
gonna
to? Do I
make?
want Katya to voice act or Doge?
It's up to you. Whatever you want, buddy.
It's up to you, PogChamp.
Let's do Spirit. I choose you, Spirit.
Oh no.
This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid IP infringement lawsuits. Let's be careful with the catchphrases.
What?
Oh, because he said I choose you, like Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I didn't even
You
realize.
want to hear from me?
What the fuck? Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire.
Oh.
That's you, Blue.
Don't let her talk you out of it. She's a great with ghost stories.
I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing. Even to me. And I literally pulled a guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands.
Talk about bullshit stories.
Everyone else is gonna chit chat. I guess I could just sit down.
Huntress' eyes go red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Wraith take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it isn't.
Well, I hate to break to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was selected, so I'm gonna tell my story. I call it The Prisoner's Kiss.
Good God. You notice that Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered them.
Nobody offered you popcorn. It was a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood, and then from an old wound. Detective Hata, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence unlike anything she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds had begun to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? For there, in the middle of the busy market, had appeared a giant box, strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size.
I still have my headset on, but I gotta go AFK.
Okay.
No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? Such a busy area. How could something just like this just appear? A mystery, as if it was conjured by magic. But this is no illusion. This huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside.
Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face at each audience member. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element.
Help me! Cried someone inside the box. It was a man, terrified, trapped, in prison. His voice trembled. By now, it was as if every detective in the city was there, looking at this strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every side. It didn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners, no seams. It was completely solid, too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. I don't know what happened. I woke up and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me, cried the man, as if pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situations, Detective Hata comforted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy time for other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety as the night dragged on with no progress opening the box. And as the night grew longer, sleep and rain puddling on the ground, the man inside grew more desperate. Desperate.
Desperate.
They spelled that wrong. More sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help.
Weird.
But Detective Hata was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her like it had never before. Don't let me die in here, the man begged. Don't let me die alone! Stay calm, instructed Detective Hata. You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half the town is here. We're all in this together, and we won't let this be the end of your story. Looking through that narrowest of passageways, Detective Hata watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of the strange, sad prisoner. Together, they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. Promise? Asked the man. Promise that I'm not alone? Yes, she promised. I do. A simple pledge. She felt instant connection, like she'd never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she'd worked so hard to free before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hata, for she knew she would return. And he did, pressing his lips up to the narrow slit in his horrible puzzle box. Repeating his question again, steam flowing from his mouth, he asked, Promise? Promise that I'm not alone? Yes, she promised. I do. And pressing her palms against the cold outside of the box, without a truly knowing why, Detective Hata leaned forward and placed her own lips in the opening, letting her breath creep to this strange structure, allowing her warm lips to follow this man's. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in this brief contact the beating of her heart, pulse and blood through every inch of her cock, matched beat for beat in this soft touch. Thank you, said the man, putting his heart on away. No trace of fear remaining in his voice as he as he backed into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. Get back! Yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Hata and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be filled by a cacophony of whirring gears and clicking latches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever had pulled, and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hada gripped her flashlight tightly. Her flashlight tightly and pushed into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed into the rainwater, and her heart racing. She began to see. She swept her light from side to side. And that's when her eyes landed on the man's cock. Or at least landed on what should have been him. There, in the corner of the box, was a pile of testicles, like parts of a doll, almost stripped apart. Or
Testicle dolls.
perhaps that's just how Hada had to think of him in the moment to survive. A collection of testicles. Just many testicles. Some connected, some not. Cleanly severed, maybe not. Testicles. And on top of that pile, a head. Cold, pale, eyes open, lips nice and red.
Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless. Her lips blue, tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone else is looking into the fire or up at the sky, anywhere but at Spirit. It was you who chose her, you who initiated this harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, so sensual, so cocky. She really went into great detail when it came to describing that cock. Too much detail, and now no one's sure to act.
He's very veiny.
Dwight and Claudette are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be a lighthearted romp. Please, I said do something. Cool story.
Cool story.
Instantly.
Give her a hug.
Hug her.
You
Stand
hug
up
her,
and
you'll get stabbed by all the ice.
stand up and try to
glass.
start one of those slow claps. Cool story. Cool story. Cool story.
Thanks for the feedback.
Spirit floats away as everyone looks wide-eyed at you.
It was pretty cool.
I don't think
Oh,
So
Blue's...
nice of you guys to provide validation.
Yeah, smooth move, doofus. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone
Heyo.
leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds before Trickster shows up and has a blaring his latest song.
Did we decide who was gonna play Trapper?
I don't
Nope.
I don't know who.
Nope.
I don't know. Oh,
Hey, baby. You look lonely. Mind
There
if
we
I
go.
join you?
your
The
voice
Trap
fits
should
his
play
appearance.
Trickster.
Yeah.
The
it
trap
does.
should play Trickster, yes.
Oh,
He doesn't wait for an answer.
I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, and I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. There's something special something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on the island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines.
I like that he has an inflatable bat.
I know, right? No one can give you what I can.
Big meaty cock.
You just have to find me.
You just have to find me.
Come find me, baby.
Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Spirit approaches you. Doge.
Oh, sorry. You know, I was watching you while I told my story. I can tell it was having an effect on you. This fog that follows me around, I can feel you breathing heavily, taking me in.
What?
Oh god.
You and I are both absolutely flabbergasted at that piece of information. Legit, you learn something new every day.
Even when you're... What did he say? That was critical!
Even when you're a
Did it-
narrator.
Even
I
me,
thought he was
even
gonna
me
say
when you're a
even when
narrator.
God.
Yeah, you're doing it again right now. You need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with
Oh God, no.
me.
Dripping in hot tubs with the spirit. You come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you should not follow her. an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, or an elk, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it.
I just want to be totally clear, even though the story bore me some similarity to my life, it is not about me in any way, shape, or form. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, and not other equally.
I believe you completely. Sure, you were cut in small pieces, and so was the person in the story.
Perfectly normal coincidence.
Sure, you're on this island, trapped, one might say, in the most puzzling place.
Also completely regular coincidence.
And sure, his lips were blue, and so are yours.
Really? You call this blue?
Searching for answers, hoping to find.
Revenge!
Okay, so similarities out there.
Coincidences.
Sorry, the coincidences.
Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins, or well, it has black coagulated by now. Don't need to sweat the details. Regardless, I'm a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of training with bladed weapons preceded my entrance into this world. Do you know how many swords that is? A lot. You gotta figure out how many sharp edges, with that many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. The truth is, I typically wouldn't share this, so I don't go blabbing about it. I dreamt that story like watching a movie in my sleep when I was just a little girl. Years before my father sunk his blade in my skin.
Ew.
And I've never been able to shake it.
That's a very adult story for a child dream.
Do you believe me?
Who cares?
You'll 100% die if you do that.
Who
I think
cares?
Great choice.
Yes. I know we just met, but yeah, I believe you. The way you told the story, it clearly came from someplace deep.
Fool! Who taught you to trust a stranger? You're gonna get hurt if you don't take better care of yourself.
Now you got me wondering, do I believe you if you believe her or not? And if I know everything, because trust me, I do, everything, I don't already know the answer to my own question about if I believe your answer. Whoa. Ocean air got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us. What's important is that a certain corpsey cutie floating in the cloud of magical mist might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from the puzzle box if you believe that she is the damn it got me going. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum to what will surely be a mind-numbing cycle of fuck, you find a certain someone standing before you, fresh towel, ready to try you off.
Sorry, kids.
This Javi couldn't read for a second.
But it's time for bed.
I might be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped up in flesh towels. My brother used to help me wash my hair when I was young. She'd comb out all the tangles and worms and cocks, tie a ribbon around it before sending me on my way. I miss her.
You watch as Spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fist. She doesn't notice you're watching her. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs the cock from Dwight and pushes it. She floats off. You head over to the campfire. The heat is. Why is you just left it keep burning?
Just like this campfire.
How are you gonna leave just a campfire burning still? Looking at the crackling embers, you think about Spirit's story, about the prisoner, the puzzle box. If you manage to escape this place, will you leave with your life, or has it already been taken from you? And it's just a matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery. Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that.
We must apologize for the accommodations.
We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're gonna make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by a fire.
Perhaps some music will put you at ease.
Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Rub on their beauty sleep. I have to mini game the sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep. Sleep.
Mini game sleep. Ready. What the fuck is that? There's like multiple skill checks. Let's see what's on this
Did it
station.
give you a?
Oh, it gave me a radio. It gave
This
me
is
a
like
radio to see if I
sleeping.
turn on loud music or not.
This is like sleeping for adults. Do you hit the sleeping skill check? Do you get to sleep?
Oh, this is the Dead by Daylight soundtrack. Oh, this is Legion's theme.
Oh, I wonder if playing certain tunes improves your rapport with.
There's playing music right now.
Which one's that one?
I
I
have
think
no
it's
idea what
just
this
a
is.
random beat. I think you're meant to just pick something soft and light.
Like this one?
Yeah, I guess.
Turn it off. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time until you're sleepier. Let's go back to Huntress. Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I can get a little company.
Got
She appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming.
They're all just sitting there waiting for you to fall asleep.
She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep. She's feeling restless. It's a cup with shit in it.
If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, the special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I am steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it.
You do. You finally start to feel sleepy. Except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you
Yeah,
can't.
isn't one of her add-ons like Amanita something or other? It's like the poison mushroom.
I think
you
I
just
think
die?
that is true. A dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky by now, but you've heard it a whole day of strange voices in your head. Really worked up a sweet sweat watching those
Sweat.
killers toss the ball around, huh? Wouldn't have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool, oceany, wet water waves. I'm just saying, out here, you know. You awake suddenly to see
The
someone
ocean
looming
trying
over
to
you.
seduce you?
I think. When you wake up, you find Spirit sitting beside you, reading a worn paperback. What the fu- Shh. It's you. Shush me to sleep, Doge.
Imagine me putting my fingers on your lips. Like,
Clearly, she has noticed that you're awake, but she hasn't actually looked at you. Seems like she's pretty focused on the book. It seems like forever as she stares at the page before finally shutting the book and setting it down.
oh, you're awake.
You were just shushing me. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime. I wouldn't tell you how to live your life, but if you ask me, you could do a lot better.
Is that
It's
her way of
completely by
saying?
accident. Yeah. It's completely by accident. I even saw them over here. It's not like I was looking out for you or anything. This is simply the best reading light, and the text in my book is very, very fine print, so it's tough to read in the dark. Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are obviously mind your own business types. Not the phony look out for each other as an excuse just for being nosy types. But, well, you're here and I'm here. Maybe we've got other things in common.
Ew, I just for listening to her story I attracted her. That's stupid.
Amazing. If we spent a little bit more time together tomorrow, you might find that, I don't know, we get along. And by get along, I mean simply exist comfortably with not feeling any burning desire to assassinate the other person.
Yeah, I totally know what it's like.
Or not. Whatever. I don't even care. Bye.
Good night. Sweet dreams to you too. Finally alone, for real this time. Maybe you drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break to go pee.
I think I'm gonna pop off of this.
All right, all right.
Okay.
We'll go on for like a little bit longer and then we'll cut it.
Okay, doggy.
I'm gonna pee first though.
I'm still here. I'm just not doing this.
That is fine.
Also, why is it playing porn music?
You know why.
I'm back. What I missed?
Nothing happened. Because you weren't here.
Exactly.
Man, this stream is like 30 minutes behind.
Yeah, it's a bit sad because I'm streaming to both Discord and here, and maybe Ken's doing something too.
Is that why the Twitch stream is so far behind?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
But it's fine. Alright, I'll be ready to go in another minute. I'm just chewing on this thing.
What you chewing on?
Cock. No,
Hey yo.
a fiber, chocolate oat thing.
Baby. Blue, I started playing Cult of the Lamb too. It's really fun.
Nice.
Katie's like obsessed with it.
It's her vibe. It's like cute, but also dark.
Yeah, I recommended her Graveyard Keeper too, because that was pretty good. But like, Cult of the Lamb is like a nice blend between like base building, resource management, fighting.
It kind of is it by the same people that did. Because it kind of reminds me of
I have no idea.
Don't
I'll let you
Starve
know right
Together. Don't Starve Together.
now. Not a clue.
Oh, I thought we'd played that before.
I watched you play it once.
Maybe that was it.
Alright, I'm gonna go pee now. I'll be back.
Okay, now he's
Okay,
gonna
nope.
be. So,
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go pee, and then No, I'm not really. I already went.
Okay. I'm only gonna continue the game for like another scene, and then I'll play Overwatch with you or something.
Okay. Well, I know Katya has to go D&D pretty soon.
Okay, we'll go up until then. I like this music.
You like the porn music?
Is that what this is?
I don't know.
I am back, but Cali Boy D&D, I canceled.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. So how do?
So,
Like
alright.
some Cult of the Lamb for you. Or Strange Horticulture if you want.
Either one.
It's my. I'm still streaming, but I'm just watching you play.
Yes.
Katya has a Twitch account. You should just stream.
Just do it,
Damn.
pansy. Little bitch. No.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, dirty to me, says Katya. Come on.
All right.
Is that
I'm
the
gonna.
best you got?
I'm gonna resume reading now. All right. Excuse me. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't. Oh, geez, it is. This is one of those reality show confessional rooms where the contestants talk to the camera. Oh God, it's the grassy couch.
I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I think today is a win, no matter what happens.
It's Sweden, yeah.
That's Russian.
Russian.
What do you think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Okay. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk, and I had to wash her entrails off of my saxophone. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down so easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think I knows more than he's letting on about this place, but these are hard not to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major, Buzzkill, and Trapper. Oof. Where do I begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but the daddy issues much. Sheesh.
What you say about my dad, punk?
Brother.
Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fetal.
It really is though, sheesh.
She really do be fit. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called
Yeah, like cock. If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I'd like them to continue leaving. Yeah, leaving. Leave right now. For now. One false step and... Well, you know everyone calls me Trapper for a reason, because I'm a trap.
And then the voice immediately turns over to mine.
I swear, if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm gonna kill the Chiron guy.
Yes.
Who's Chiron?
I think he's
I
still
really
thinking
don't
of
care.
Dwight.
Oh.
This island is full of people who really don't like me. So what's one more? I don't want to get distracted from my plan anyway.
I don't think Doge is here, so I'll just do spirit.
You know, I think I learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity until only my creeping desire for revenge to keep me company. Now I know it.
Well, that was pretty short. I'll go on a little bit more. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, though. And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee.
Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right.
Have you heard of my mixtape? It's poison. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious about his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people.
Also, want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island.
Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island now is the time. Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... Don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. That was funny. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so that he can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you give a 5 out of 5, a 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review. Not an eternal prison of pain. And please, make sure to leave a review. It really helps with algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so we can please move on. Hey, wait a sec. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock the coffee out your hand? This is not a parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of such, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, I'm not saying it is. Even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review. If it was crafted with love, and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean's right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies. That's just nature of the process. Are you saying we should ignore all the bugs the DVD has?
No.
I feel like there's some passive-aggressive shit going on.
I'm
here.
not ignoring
Just a little
any.
bit.
I'm not ignoring any of the bugs DBD has. It's important that they are.
Celebrate those.
Feature.
Okay, definitely the narrator is a developer that got sucked into the game. That's my theory.
It's
Narrator is a developer
I
that
forgot
the
his name.
entity, and the ocean is the entity.
Even this game, Dead by Daylight, has like a spokesperson, like Jeff Kaplan was for Overwatch, but I always forget his name. Are you trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from a poorly made cup of coffee.
Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago.
They always do this on second morning.
sad, really.
And they do make some great points.
Oh, sure. They make great points, I agree.
Can we please move on?
Yes, of course. Apologies, Javi-kun.
The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? I've been having a lovely time. It's been really entertaining. Yes, I'm suspicious there's no option.
Yes, I'm not suspicious that there's no option.
What an encouraging response.
And we're glad you're not suspicious.
Hey Claudette, maybe Javi-kun isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here.
Zero chance. They're still clicking, even right now, to see how you'll respond.
Well, just like that, I'm uninstalling. Alright, fine. But I'll click with the right mouse button so they don't know. It doesn't work. Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. Doesn't matter though, Javi-kun. We're so happy to hear you're having fun, bro. I didn't say I was having fun.
We're all having fun, Javi-kun.
Did you hear us? We're all having fun.
We do need to ask you one more question, though. We had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place.
Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement?
Oh no.
I wonder what happens if I say no.
Probably
Bongo, bongo,
die.
bongo.
I'll say no, see what happens. I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word. Agree with the terms of verbal contract. Perfect, bro.
Delightful.
Excellent. Yes, yes! Hey, Javi, is it still totally cool if you have constructive feedback? The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this.
This whole game is definitely a big fuck you from the developers. That's
Anyway.
the big secret. That's the big secret.
I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, they can mean only one thing. Breakfast. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls in the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon it. So much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here, a yogurt? Magic powers only get you so far. Even killers have to watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you're experiencing. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all at once. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went. Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday. So congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your break. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings.
At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all possibilities that this strange island has in store.
How open-minded. Well, there surely must be no one else who really stand up breakfast. And just like that, here comes Spirit.
If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best non-constantly annoyed self, I thank you for that. Now, you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with all of you, while looking cute doing so.
Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak. There he is. Take us home, Wraith.
I'm glad the introduction of Harvey-kun to our island paradise. And yeah, that was in quotations. Didn't distract me from my knowledge, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking questions.
I'm asking questions too. Like, when will my cock get harder?
When will my cock work again?
And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how you made it yesterday? I think I need to process everything by myself. See you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep on wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast. Okay. After
Is
breakfast?
this where you want to pause?
What time is it? It's 6 p.m. Blue, you feeling Overwatch?
Well, I wanted to watch Katya play, and then I'll do some Overwatch.
Okay, okay. Well, yeah, we'll sign off here.
Thank you,
Save.
stream.
Close. That was the first 2 days? I think 2 days of
I think so.
Hooked on You.
Who came in and left?
Impulse.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that was our stream. Thank you, Blue, Doge, and Katya for voice acting, and that's a great way to stay in shape. Goodbye.
I expect royalties.
I spent buttholes.
Now I'm gonna...
Say racist words. Finally, no, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
I'm gonna be racist. I'm gonna... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the stream technically still on, but I'm gonna edit out this part because
Just so I can catch up.
just so I can catch up, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Blue, do
So-
you want Cult of the Lamb or Strange Horticulture?
Whatever you feel like playing.
I want to keep going on Cult of the Lamb.
Cult
Alright.
of Bussy.
Oh my god, it's my favorite cult.
You should make a Bussy cult.
Cult of personality.
Oh.
No, Blue. That's 7 years on the Hooked on You beach.
You're hooked on.
1
Oh,
million
no.
years dungeon.
1,000,000 years.
All right, I'm gonna switch back to my headset mic.
Yeah,
Walkie-talkie.
you don't need to voice act anymore.
Fully
Russia.
recommended.
In Russia,
They make an
beach
open
plays
world
you.
Sonic game? Are you fucking kidding me? They're making an open world Sonic game.
Alright.